2019 was always going to be a really tough year for new vehicle sales, and it's actually tracked worse than what was initially forecast. Now, while the industry braces itself for the monthly doom and gloom, one manufacturer clearly did not get the memo. In July alone, they grew 24%, while the industry actually declined by 8.2% when compared to last year. And what's more, they are smashing their sales records month on month. Yes, Suzuki is certainly on fire. And now they've introduced their booster-jet turbo engines to market. Talk about taking fuel and throwing it on those flames. The introduction of this engine could not have happened at a better time. This is such a competitive segment, and rocking up with an 86 kilowatt, 156 newton meter, 1.6 litre naturally aspirated engine is just not good enough. The Vitara was getting left behind at every traffic light and up every hill. The competition had overtaken it. So what you have is 103 kilowatts and 220 newton meters, and the drive is to the front wheels, either through their 6-speed automatic transmission, which has paddle shifters, which I can assure you you're never going to use, or as in our test unit, their all-new 6-speed manual gearbox. Traditionally, in the 1.6 litre naturally aspirated engine, it was always a 5-speed transmission. Can I tell you, I love this gearbox. It has got such a good feel, and it actually transforms this Vitara into a way more sporty, dynamic drive. But, and it's a big but, I wouldn't take it. Knowing the application and how this Vitara is going to be used, and I think more crucially understanding how the booster jet delivers its power super low down, from 1,500 newton meters. What I found myself when I'm in town is I literally am going through the gears all the time. That torque band is so narrow, so you're changing. This is perfectly suited to that 6-speed auto transmission. So with the engine raising the boost, the inclusion of the 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system raises the bar on the inside. It offers complete mobile phone integration with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and MirrorLink systems, and it does include a USB port, an SD slot, as well as Bluetooth connectivity. The darker brushed faux metal plastic accents are less in your face than the traditional chrome bling, and it certainly adds an upmarket subtlety to the interior in general. Vitara's facelift did just that, mildly freshening up the face. There is a lower front air intake, and the top spec sees LED headlights with daytime running lights, highlighting the signature clamshell bonnet. They've also included chrome detailing in the grille and under the fog lamps. There are 5 solid colors and 7 dual tone combinations to choose from. Our model, of course, in plain white actually looks really good, but I think the black roof combo would only add to the Vitara's character. The key to Suzuki's sales success, I think, lies in the fact that they are not trying to offer something for everyone. They know the local market really well, so they're bringing product they know is going to sell. It's product that they do well, and crucially, it's at the right price. Now, the SX4 is no longer offered here in South Africa, and I think for me now, the Vitara makes a lot more sense. The booster jet engine, rightly so, finds itself at the top of the Vitara model lineup, but now I do question the fact that why bring it with a manual transmission? Given the application and the low torque delivery, I think they could have done with just offering this with that 6-speed auto box. What you will want with a manual transmission is that 1.6 naturally aspirated engine, and crucially, that ensures a low entry price point for the Vitara model lineup. Overall, the Vitara drives really nicely, and the inclusion of that additional tech certainly adds to the appeal. But this booster jet engine has transformed the Vitara. Competitors, beware.